Hey yo, so it's been about a week since the Tory Lanez verdict. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it first happened, I wanted to just get on here and rant and react, but I've really been trying to really formulate and really get my thoughts together before I just say stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm just very disgusted because I always believed that we should reserve our opinions and hold our thoughts until we get more information. That's why I was so excited for this trial to finally begin, because I thought now we can finally get some answers and put some stuff to rest. But the problem is that when this show of a trial actually started, now that it's over, we're only left with confirmed things that we've already known and no real answers to any of the questions that we didn't know. I wanted to gather my thoughts properly before I said anything. If you really want to hear my thoughts about what I really think happened, watch the video to the end, because I'm going to be describing the only way that I can make sense of what happened based off of what we do know to be fact. Meg was hurt that night. Meg was injured that night. That is, without a doubt, undisputable. You cannot say that Meg was not hurt or that she made it up. This is a publicity stunt. What Tory Lanez has been accused of by Meg Thee Stallion is shooting her as she was walking away from the vehicle. That's what Tory Lanez is being accused of. Tory Lanez has been charged with and found guilty on all 3 counts: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharge of a firearm with gross negligence. Those are the 3 charges, and he was found guilty on all 3. Now, at first, I probably had the same reaction as a lot of you. This is some bullshit. But then somebody pointed out, when you look at the charges, it's understandable why he was found guilty. And I can understand that, but look at the charges and look at what he was accused of. He's accused of shooting a woman. Those charges say something different. And if you don't understand, I genuinely don't know how to make you understand this. But what Meg said he did and what he was charged with is not the same thing. So for all you silly out there that are championing and celebrating and accusing this man of something, you don't understand what you're saying. You don't know what you're talking about. Those charges don't say that Tory shot Meg. There's nuance. Those charges say that Meg was shot. If we just go based off of witness testimony, let's assume that this unregistered gun. Okay, so first, let's take it like this. There's an unregistered gun in the car. It's Tory's car. So they assume that it's his. But the DNA evidence on the gun is inconclusive. Why is it outside of the realm of possibility that that was Kelsey's gun? So we assume that it's Tory's gun, right? Possession of an unregistered firearm in a vehicle. Okay, yeah. Based off of witness testimony, yeah, you did it. Based off of witness testimony, he fired shots in the air. Okay. Shooting shots in the air is stupid. That's fair. Assault with a semi-automatic. Let's assume that the shots that he shot in the air came down and hit Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. Bullets do come down. The prosecution knew exactly what they were doing when they charged Tory the way they did. And do you know why? Why is there no attempted murder charge? Why is there no assault with a deadly weapon charge? Because they know that there's too much reasonable doubt to prove that. Prosecution, they know what they're doing when they bring their charges forth. That's why you got to have a good lawyer. Independent of the outcome of the verdict, Meg is still a lying slut. She lied about the nature of her and Tory's relationship. Remember when she went on Gayle and said that they weren't intimate? Her reason being that she couldn't believe she gave her body to somebody that would shoot her. Remember when she lied to the police? Said she stepped on glass? Her reason being that she didn't want the police to shoot somebody that just shot her. Or she didn't want the male-dominated music industry to go against her. Or when she lied to her friend. Going behind her back and fucking her dude. If that's not a lying slut, I don't know what is. Meg being a liar. Kelsey being a liar. Because Kelsey admitted that she lied on the stand. We really don't know what to believe from her. Witnesses' testimony is shaky at best. And the only other person that was there for the whole thing, consistently throughout everyone's story, the one sober person is conveniently not there until the last day of court. The one person that could bring a clear depiction of what happened is not there. That seems like enough grounds for reasonable doubt to me. So what do I really think happened? Based off of everything that we learned that came out of court, Tory is smashing both of these gals. He's smashing Kelsey, then he's smashing Meg. They all end up at a party hosted by Kylie Jenner, or a kickback, or whatever you want to call it. They kicking it, drinking, having a good time. Tory is feeling himself. He's trying to get on Kylie. I guess he wanted to become the next victim of the Kardashian curse. Personally, I think Kendall is the best out of them, but that's just my opinion. So Tory's trying to get with Kylie. Now Meg is ready to go. She's ready to leave the party. Whether you want to believe it's because she's mad that Tory is sitting there trying to fuck with Kylie, or whether it's because she had a wig malfunction. Whatever the reason, Meg is ready to go. She's ready to leave. Tory isn't ready to leave. Whatever happens, Meg and her behavior gets them kicked out of Kylie's house. Tory is pissed. Tory, getting mad, gets in the car and reveals that Meg is dogging Kelsey by banging him behind her back. All hell breaks loose. Kelsey, Tory, Meg in the car fighting. They are arguing, going back and forth. The car stops. Meg and Kelsey get out the car. Those two girls get into a scuffle, a kerfuffle. Those two women come to blows. They throwing them paws. Whatever happens next, somebody goes and grabs a gun and fires a shot. Somebody else goes and grabs the gun. There's a struggle. In that struggle, more shots go off. Whether it was right after the struggle, whether it was during the struggle, Meg is hit. They all get back in the car. and then they're pulled over. That's all we know for a fact. Which, like I said earlier, is no different than what we knew already. So what did we learn from this shit show? I'll tell you one thing we learned. We learned that men are guilty until proven innocent. And even then, they can still possibly be considered guilty. Too much reasonable doubt. Who shot the first shot? According to the witness, it was Kelsey. And Tory fired in the air. According to Meg, Tory told her to dance. Tory didn't take the stand. The bodyguard didn't take the stand. He didn't even show up to court to the last day. Kelsey pled the fifth. They granted her immunity and she still pled the fifth. If you are a man in America, you are guilty until proven innocent. And even then, you can still be guilty. This believe all women culture is strong. You want to defend yourself for truth, you are going to need Harvey Specter as a lawyer. Women will not hold other women accountable. And at the end of the day, if you're a man, you need to care about this. Because it doesn't matter. You're fighting an uphill battle. You are presumed guilty. There is no unbiasedness. There is no objectivity when it comes to man versus woman. Now that you know that, now that we see that, we have to stand up and do something. We have to take our power back. Because all this could have been avoided if you avoided that nigga millionaires crashing out over niggas because they can't leave nigga shit behind. I don't know, man. Like I said, man, I think it's bullshit, but I mean, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Just want to say, if you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you for rocking out with me. And if you could like the video, subscribe, share it with somebody that you think the message might resonate with. And, you know, it's J Red Unfiltered. I'm signing out.